and welcome to my channel. So we're going to begin by adding our e.l.f. primer to our eyelids and all over our face. The goal really for a primer is basically for your skin to basically come out poreless when you apply your makeup, and also for the longevity of your makeup. So keep watching if you want to achieve the look. So guys, I have my new beauty blender. It is black. I feel like that's better than the pink one I had. Like, it just looks so dirty, even though the black one probably stopped me from seeing the dirt, but it's okay. It's just better when it comes to, like, you know, presentation. But I added my foundation. I added the name below and what shade I have. I got it from Ulta Beauty also. I go in by using my brush to, like, basically make sure everything is even, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, make sure I spread it all across my face, make sure it blends correctly. That's what a beauty blender is meant for. Other people like brushes. I like the beauty blender. I feel like it's easier and it makes it more like an airbrush kind of effect, I guess you can call it. I remember when I first got this, I was scared because I felt like it was not my shade, but once it all comes together, you guys will see, like, wow, this is amazing. But really, the goal of foundation is basically for you to have a blank canvas and for you to basically define your features in the end. If you guys see me turning my head and talking, my grandma walked in the room while I was recording. But so right now I'm on autopilot, but I basically put the concealer on my eyelids. I pat them in with the beauty blender, and then next I'm going to put the concealer on basically the light parts of my face, basically where the sun hits, I would call it. You know, the best way to explain why people put concealer on under their eye, on their nose, on their forehead, and on their chin, because it's basically the up front parts of your body that the sun hits directly when you walk out. Usually, okay, I'm not supposed to do that. As you guys can see, I'm on autopilot. Don't do that, please, you guys. That is an error. Don't do that right there. But put it in the middle of your forehead. Yes, that is correct. I'm gonna blend that out and fix it up. But yes, please do not put concealer on the corner of your forehead. All right, now I'm adding my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I remember growing up, we were kind of like low-key raised, like back in the day, to wear white. And then eventually I realized that it causes flashbacks. And then, you know, we got onto the trend. Someone decided to make a colored setting powder. Shout out to them. However, I eventually realized that yellow isn't really for my whole face. So I started only using it for my concealer. I only set my concealer with my yellow Sasha Buttercup one. And then I have a brown, and actually I have a brown setting powder for my foundation and my contour. But right now I'm about to add my contour onto my face. I have it, the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I apply it with my big, basically concealer brush, you would say. I think that's what they would call it. And I apply it to the parts of my face that I believe defines my face, like my structured parts of my face, to split my face out. And then I felt as though that the setting powder was on my face too long, so I decided to wipe it off because I don't want to look like a ghost. The only reason you like basically bake your face is if for longevity and if you're not planning on using flash. But I am planning on using flash, so I'm not gonna leave it on for that long. But yes, now I'm going to blend out my contour with a contour blending brush. The elbows techniques, it's always good to brush up, you know, brush towards your hairline, so all blend in nicely. It will look like it's like your skin, basically. It makes it look like butter. Blend up. And then after, I'm going to go in with my setting powder from my contour and my foundation. I believe it's Maybelline. It's a dark shade, you'll see eventually. All right, now I'm blending in the setting powder on my contour. And a key thing I want you guys to know is blending is a lifesaver. Everything you do, don't just leave it on there and just, you know, blend it a little bit. No, you have to blend, blend, blend. Alright, so I grabbed my Morphe palette. As you guys can see, I've dropped it, so that's why there's so much makeup on it. But I grabbed my brown eyeshadow and I use it as a base. So like our goal basically is for our eyeshadow to look like a sunset. You know, you look at a sunset, everything is blended together. Nothing is like cut, 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 cut. So we wanted to have a nice base of a brown. So you may see me going back in like 3 times. There's times where I'm going back into the palette and adding more color, and there's times where I'm just blending the eyeshadow together because I don't want it to be harsh. So I grab my angled eyeshadow brush and I add the black towards the ends of my eyelid, basically where the eyeliner is gonna go. I blend it up so it can give me like a little smoky eye kind of look. I blend it into the brown. I'm also gonna use another brush to blend those two together so they won't look harsh, like they're like, you know, stopping and going. I want them to look like they're fading into each other. So guys, this is actually the first time I'm doing a cut crease, but not like the first time, but like, cause I'm not really like a cut crease like queen or nothing like that. So this like, it's also trial and error with me. So if I mess up, it's because I'm not expert at doing cut creases. But I basically start from the beginning, and then I pull down to basically blend them together a little bit. Alright, now we're coming to the blended part. So I'm using a clean brush to basically pat in the concealer and blend them out together. I realized that I may need some more brown so it can look more faded. So I go back into my brush and I'm back into my palette, I'm sorry. And then add some brown so it can give a faded look, and I'm angling it so it can give like, that one is a little too dramatic. I shouldn't have put that much in the beginning, but it's a So yeah, blend, blend, blend. So now I'm adding my Kiss eyeliner. It's also a glue, but it dries too quickly, so I still use glue for my eyelashes. But I start by the end. I start by following my bottom eye line basically, and then I pull it up, and then I, you know, make a triangle. I've been doing this for so long, I'm not slow at doing it. But I also decided to do the cat, so I'm going to add more eyeliner in my tear ducts and sharpen it so I can get like the Egyptian / cat look. We're almost done, ladies. So right now I'm adding my wispy lashes, Team Wispies. It's a more dramatic wispy because I do have an eyeshadow look today. I'm using the adhesive that it came with. It's pretty good. Usually I like to use a black one, but the clear works just as good. As you guys can see, I'm cleaning up my eyeshadow because I decided to do my eyeshadow in the end of my makeup look. Usually I do in the beginning, so I could just use a makeup wipe, just clean it up. But I didn't because I was on autopilot. So I'm blending it in. I'm gonna have to use a setting powder because, as you guys can see, it's kind of like looks different than the rest of my makeup. It's like kind of blatant. But also don't forget to finish the eye look by putting a brown eyeshadow underneath the eyes to complete the look, you know, wham wham bam bam. And you guys are gonna love how it looks in the end. I'm so excited. So I decided to do a black under eye look so I can, you know, keep that dramatic look going. So I just basically got some black eyeshadow and my little small makeup brush, and then I put it under my eye. I can't do the pencil thing, y'all. I'm gonna stab myself in the eye, and I'm not gonna be that person. But as you guys can see, I'm using some more setting powder to basically set the new concealer that I put on my eye. And then also set the foundation that I didn't set in the end because I forgot to do that part because I was on autopilot, but it's okay. But yes, I'm going to blend it some more with my big foundation brush. I just use it to blend stuff though. We're going to add our Maybelline Make It Last setting spray so we can allow the foundation and all the different makeups to set into our skin, make it look real. I'm adding my brown lip liner so I can apply my lipstick. Initially I did a purple look, but I hated it, so. Alright, now I'm applying my brown lipstick. I believe it's Anastasia Beverly Hills 2, but I lost it, so I'm gonna have to buy another one. I'll let you know when I buy it. But I'm also gonna do an ombre look, so I'm gonna add a really light colored in the middle. But we are finished. I hope you ladies enjoyed the video. If you loved it, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I promise to add more videos weekly if you guys really love them. Thank you. Thanks for watching PJ's Room.